Hi, I'm Sue from the Wellesley Free Library. Perhaps you have been thinking of making a career change and would like to find out more about what is needed to start your own small business. We have a database called Gale Business Entrepreneurship, which will bring it all together for you with hundreds of sample business plans and templates to trigger ideas, small business journals, and encyclopedias. It has resources covering all aspects of entrepreneurship and small business, including accounting, human resources, management, marketing, taxes, and much more. You can access this database if you live in Massachusetts without a username or password. Simply go to wellesleyfreelibrary.org, click on Adults on the pop-up menu, and it will take you to a page where you'll scroll down to where it says Looking for More. Click on See All and it takes you to our database's A to Z page. On this, you'll just go to Gale with the G, Gale Business Entrepreneurship, click on that, and you're in. Once you visit a database, on the landing page, you should look at what is available for you. At the very top, we can see that we have a toolbar up here, which will allow us to translate into many different languages. We can sign in with Google to be able to save documents to Google Docs or into Microsoft so that we can save to OneDrive. The next thing, let's look at the different parts. We have the first part, which will be the search part of this, where you will have a keyword search, advanced search, and two others. We'll come back to that. The second part is just topics of interest, where you're going to see certain topics that they are highlighting that might be of interest for you. You can click on those and you'll be able to read more about it. The third part of this is going to be browse topics, and this will give you a lot more information and a lot different topics that might be useful for you. It's actually divided into 4 parts. The planning stage, because you have to really look at everything to see if you're going to be able to even make this work. If you don't have an idea in place, you can always look at the business ideas and the business plans in order to be able to find some ideas on that. We'll come back to that as well. If we go down here to start trending small businesses, might be something that might be interested. Entrepreneurs, home-based businesses, franchises. So we can look at all of those parts. Funding is always an important part of a business, and this will give you options to look at there. The fourth part are management. How can you manage this, your employees, whatever technology you have, your marketing, and others that will be useful for you. So let's go back up to the top and let's try to do a sample search here real quick. The keyword search is always very simple. We can all do that, and you'll find this box at the top of every page. Now let's take a look at the advanced search. The advanced search is going to give you a more precise search. It's going to allow you to put limiters in place. You put your word that you're looking for there, and then you can choose the type of limiter that you would like on the right. Here on the left, you're going to have Boolean search terms, where you can put 2 terms together, or you can say look for this or that, or don't look for this in the search that we're having. There's also a place for you to be able to add another row to be able to search. Down here are more options. You're going to have full text documents that you can do, and I would highly recommend doing that, as well as if you're wanting to limit by the date. Okay, the third search is the subject guide search, and this is helpful as you're going through and learning more about different topics that are there or subjects. Again, you have more options to be able to limit it with publication dates as well. And let's just try one and I'll show you. It's a way for you to be able to broaden your knowledge of the topic, because it's going to give you further terms that you will want to look more at. You can look for just full text documents on this as well. And then the last search that they have is for a publication search. If you want to know if a certain publication is in here, you can just do a search, or you can go list all publications, and there's so many though. You can filter it over here with full text so that you only get those that are going to have that. You can search for your publication within there. And I'm just going to do a sample here with The Economist. Once you do search for something, it will come up with a result if it has it. And then you're going to find days where you can look at articles that you're going to be able to find in that particular periodical or journal. So lots of different searches there for you. The second part of the landing page here for the database, and that was the trending small businesses. I told you that we would come back and take a look at that. If you click on the Explore This Topic, it's going to take you to a page where it's going to allow you to look more at the overview so that you can read that. On this page, you have an article, and as you see down here, I have actually highlighted some things that were there. I can do that again for some of the other areas that I like. I just click on it and highlight it with my cursor. Click on highlight, choose whatever I would like for it to be highlighted with, and then put my notes there as well. And I'm going to put in trending business. And I can save that, and once I do that, it will show up here. As you can see, I can click on this and it will show you that I'd already done the service industry, and now I have done the wholesale business as well. Okay, the other thing that you can do with this is save the document to Google Docs. You can save it to Microsoft OneDrive. You can email it to yourself, or you can download it. Over at the right, you're going to see more articles that will help you to explore further in this area. There are related subjects there as well. The citation is at the bottom. You can select that if you would like to keep that if you're wanting, and you can send it to any of these so that you will have it for further research. You will also have the toolbar up here where you can do the same sort of things from up at the top toolbar. Let's go back and look at our other content that we had that came. We have the business plans that are listed there, and you have to actually click on that format, and from there it allows you to do some limiting here, filtering it down so that you don't have so much, or you're getting exactly what you want. You can click on a publication date, and we can choose a date range there. We can do just the past year there. Only one came up for the last year as far as business plans. We can get rid of that by going there, and we can expand it to 2 years if we would like. I did just want to highlight one of the business plans just so that you would have an idea of what you're going to find there. As you can see, there are many, many parts to it here. They've done a lot of research, and each one of the businesses is going to have different things that they're going to include in this, but this just gives you an idea of the amount of work that you have to do background in order to have a successful business. It's over here, it actually has the article contents for you, so you can skip down to them. But do take a good look at all of these as you're going along. So let's go ahead and take a look back now to the next portion. And as I said before, as we were going down business plans, I just wanted to go down here because this is going to give us, those were the trending business plans that were before. These are going to give us all of the business plans. If I have a particular area that I'm looking for, if there are any business plans for that, I can put it in there. For example, if I want to do food trucks, I could search for that. I can just browse all of them by clicking up here on the format and look down through all 968 if I would like. I can again go over here to filtering my results and do the same sorts of things that I had done before. Search within publication title, peer reviewed if I want that, and it will keep track of any filters that I put there. So that is one of those that you can look at. Look at all of them. They're all going to be useful for you. Exploring is part of it. Getting as much background as possible. Entrepreneurs, home-based businesses, and franchises may be helpful. I did want to point out over here under fund, there are lots of options here. There are government funding options. Again, you can read more about this. You can save it, send it to wherever you would like. You can print it out, do all the things that we had done previously. We can also look at more of the uh, recommended resources. This is a great one here. It's going to give you 4, and they're all shown there, so I don't actually have to click on it up here. And if I click on theirs, it will give me more information about the Small Business Administration, and going there is all the more related subjects here for you. And then in managing, you're going to be able to find information that would be useful for you for financing your business, as well as up here in loans and grants. And some of these do overlap, as you see, managing employees, marketing, technology that you might use. One last place that you can look here that I wanted to point out was the help page. The help page is here at the very bottom. Usually they have it at the top that you can find. If this one's all the way at the bottom, where it will go over a lot of the things that we have covered today. If you want to view all the topics that are there, that was just for the page we were looking at. It will tell you more about the database and the document tools that are available for you. They've tried to think of everything, but I'm sure there will be more improvements as we go forward. To get more help with this database, you can simply contact us at the library by calling us or by emailing us. But don't let your dreams get away from you. Explore what it takes to become an entrepreneur with this Gale Business Entrepreneurship database.